Hey gamers, welcome in. We're reacting to a bunch of Gamescom trailers today, stuff that I just missed because I was off today. I didn't go to work. If you all watched the Kind of Funny reaction stream, I wasn't there. You know what I was doing? I was busy making sure I can pay for these upcoming student loans that have been paused for 3 years that are now going to come to just haunt me. So go to nitrorifle.com and buy a shirt and make me feel better about my future. First up is Mortal Kombat 1. This is the first one they're ever making.
Outworld can be both alien and intoxicating to Earthrealm.
This game, by the way, like, watching it in real time,
there are Outworlders who would prefer us to
it's kind of wild that it looks how it does.
Victor of the Tavarian War, conqueror of the Quatan Plains. All of Outworld is grateful for his service. You would consign us to endless war.
Better that than be Liu Kang's lapdog.
Did not your illustrious father teach you that war is the last resort? Do not.
Yo, what's up, Shiva? Do I got the name right, chat? Do I got the name right? Let me know.
Did not your illustrious father teach you that war is the last resort? Do not.
Sindel, gotcha.
General.
Yeah, Sindel's the one that said, "But you too will die," in the Mortal Kombat Annihilation movie. Yeah, this game is like the perfect example of it. If you think it looks insane on YouTube in a compressed video, you don't know a damn thing. I mean, but you know what I mean. It looks incredible in real life. Oh man, Mutaro. Hamtaro.
We gather once again to honor my late husband's legacy, to continue the tournament that he founded with Lord Liu Kang.
Empress Sindel,
Let us meet your champion.
Earthrealm's champion, is raided, Your Majesty.
Dude.
Is it me, or is Earthrealm's champion scrawnier than usual?
He has earned his place by embodying the very best.
Made a little
qualities
tiefling,
of
right, chat?
Earthrealm's people.
I am ready, Your Majesty. Whom shall I face?
The fidelity is ridiculous, dude. Yo, Raiden?
We will destroy your champion, Liu Kang. He will taste no victory.
Super cool. Whoa! They got like defensive ones too? Oh! No! Why? Why would you do that? Ah! Why am I less traumatized by... Oh, God.
Who's your queen?
You, mommy. I mean, that's a good way to die right there, chat. That's a good way to die. Why was I more traumatized? I'm more traumatized by the elbows breaking than I am by the arm severing. That's kind of weird. Oh! That not so much. Just the arm breaking. Real gross.
Who's your queen?
That's what's up, dude. That's what's up. What we've been missing from a lot of these looks at MK is just like, are the baddies baddieing, you know? And it looks like they are. So good for them. Cool looks at Mutaro as well. I always just assumed that the sort of cameo fighter stuff was going to be only offensive. The idea of having your cameo fighter, I mean, you got to be quick on your feet to do that, though. If someone's loading up projectiles, you got to be quick on your feet to reflect those projectiles. Pretty cool, though. Very, very cool. I like this. And again, just like the visual fidelity of the way these characters look, the character art, the rendering in this game is just god tier, man.
Legacy to continue the tournament that he
I mean, whoa,
founded
let's just chat. Let's just take a look at Katana and Melina right here.
To continue.
Double trouble.
Let us meet.
Look how good Liu Kang looks. So look at this, dude. Like the rendering is so insane.
Let us meet your champion.
Earthrealm's champion is raided, Your Majesty.
The lighting, the shadows, it's just
Champion's scrawnier than usual.
mwah. What that was Troy Baker's butthole, and I'm Roger Clark. Mwah, you know.
He has earned his place by embodying the very best qualities of Earthrealm's people.
I am ready, Your Majesty. Whom shall I face?
Very cool, man. This is very cool. On to the next trailer. This is Nightingale.
The Feywilds.
This is led by Aaron Flynn, who worked on, I believe, Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 with Casey. I'm blanking on Casey's name.
And so
Old school BioWare.
Nightingale.
But it's a survival game. Casey Hudson. Thank you, Creed.
And tread on towards that which is boundless, beyond the measurable. Sequestered, struck by woe and lacking supplies, the question becomes, wilt thou be a survivor?
Man, Nick is gonna light all of this on fire. Whoa, big man. Friend?
Regardless of which portal variety you favor.
Whoa, wait, what's that? Just like a card game? They got just like a card game in here? Oh, you randomize what portal you go to?
Realm cards will be necessary.
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Oh! Little old school umbrellas. This is cool.
Can fly. Let my words steer your steps.
This looks cool for the same reason that I'm excited for Blizzard's upcoming survival game, is that it's really rare to see a pretty high budget looking survival game. They always look super jank, and who knows, this could come out and be super jank, but this looks a lot more thought out in terms of what the structure is and the different monsters you're fighting. It seems a lot more varied, because I know they've been working on this game for a long time. I am very excited to try this out. Right in time for my little post-birthday gift, everybody. Turning 36, dude. Oh my god, in February. Cool, that wasn't on my radar. Yeah, this is a game we've known that's been in the works for quite some time, and I'm all for people taking bigger leaps and bigger stabs at survival games, because I feel like they usually are stuck with very low budgets, with teams that are way too just over ambitious with what they're going for.
The Feywilds.
But this seems pretty awesome. This seems very, very well thought out. Have you seen On Guard? I have, yeah.
Struck by woe.
On Guard looks pretty sick. I played the demo of it during Steam Next Fest. I think they sent me a code. But I saw other people are doing sponsored for it. I was like, how about you don't want to pay me to play the game? You send me a code? I see how it is. It's probably because they know, like, we got Andy anyway. This game's got a parry. Of course he's going to play it. We don't got to pay him. I totally understand. I totally get it. Yeah, I really like the monster variety we've seen so far. And a super unique direction, right? Like, this sort of, I guess the closest thing you could say is steampunk, but very fantasy. It doesn't really look like a whole lot of games in terms of setting, right? We're always just used to medieval or distant sci-fi future. I feel like this has a pretty cool, unique thing they got going on here. Yeah, a little bit Bioshock-ish. Pretty neat. That's Nightingale.
Wilt thou be a survivor?
Dude, like, oh my god. Like, look how scary this thing is. This looks like Destiny. With the triangles in the back, this set dressing looks very Destiny-esque. But yeah, like, what, all these creatures. We got some mining right here, scavenging for materials, whatever the hell that thing is. These little creepy dudes. Ew, crawlies. Like, I'm not a fan of crawlies, y'all know that. Super gross. And this thing looks really scary. Again, I hope it's just not like, as much as I loved Icarus, Icarus just, you know, ran really badly, and I hope that this could be a massive leap for survival games. Dude, this looks awesome. I love all these houses juxtaposed and not looking super uniform. Like, this looks like a freaking awesome place, but this is all, I guess, player built stuff. I love that it isn't just like rows of buildings and then rows of buildings on top. I love when kind of looks like San Francisco at certain angles. Very, very cool. If you're crawling around Andy, watch out. Exactly. Don't crawl around me. All right, next video we're watching and reacting to is for DLSS 3.5. This is not sponsored. Not sponsored. I know NVIDIA sponsors a lot of the stuff we do. They're kind of funny, but I just love tech. All right? I just love that big old tech. So let's watch what they're doing to improve DLSS, or deep learning super sampling, using AI. to do all. This is the only reason AI should ever be used, by the way. Enough mid-journeyers, enough with y'all. I've had to mute every mid-journey thing in my freaking Instagram Discover feed. Which, by the way, my Instagram Discover feed is a good way to show y'all that I'm not as thirsty as y'all think I am, okay? My Instagram Discover feed, a lot of fan art. Unfortunately, a lot of it is just mid-journey AI stuff that people just said, Captain America as a Transformer. Just get it. Block, you know?
AI is transforming the world, and computer graphics is no exception. 5 years ago, we introduced DLSS, which revolutionized graphics
It sure
with
did.
better speed and better image quality through artificial intelligence. Since then, the AI model behind DLSS just keeps learning, with new capabilities such as frame generation, increasing rendering speed by
I'm gonna
up
be
to
in the way a
4x
lot
with
here.
excellent image quality. Today, neural rendering takes the next big step forward with DLSS 3.5. DLSS 3.5 improves ray tracing with a new AI model that is more accurate and more beautiful than traditional rendering methods. Let me show you how. First, we need to understand how a ray traced image is computed. The game engine has the material.
This will all be on the test, by the way. But I also need y'all to act really impressed whenever I just repeat all this stuff for our sponsored streams.
And geometry for the scene, but that doesn't tell us how the scene looks because we haven't computed how all the lighting interacts with the scene. To compute the final image with ray tracing, we send rays into the scene to interact with the lighting and geometry.
Just a bunch of rays.
But we can
Hey, Robert. Hey, Deborah. Hey, Robert. Deborah. Hey, Mom. Get the coffee, Mom. A bunch of
never
rays
send
being
enough
thrown in
rays
there.
into the scene to understand
Robert,
exactly how the
Deborah,
scene looks, because there are so many pixels and because the rays don't distribute themselves evenly throughout the scene. There's always holes in our understanding of every scene. Even offline ray tracers have to deal with this problem, and we do this
What a
by
good
using
head of hair, though.
denoisers. There are multiple kinds of denoisers for every frame that
Beautiful
are combining
hair.
information across pixels in the frame by blending them together, and across multiple frames by accumulating information in order to come up with our best estimate of how the scene looks. Denoisers have a few common challenges. Denoisers accumulate pixels from prior frames, in effect stealing rays from the past in order to increase detail, but they do so at the risk of introducing ghosting and removing
They steal rays from the past. It's like a ray heist.
introducing ghosting and removing dynamic lighting effects. For example, here you can see ghosting that's introduced when the denoiser grabs information from the past frame in the wrong place. And you can also see in this example that the
His hair
global
is ray
illumination
traced.
effects in this image were removed by the denoiser. Similarly, reflections can have lower detail because the denoiser blends information across the frame. The detail in this reflection was reduced because the denoiser blurred pixels together. These days, ray tracing is followed by upscaling, and that makes the job of the denoiser even more challenging because the denoiser naturally removes high-frequency information in order to make a smooth image.
Got it.
Denoising is a difficult task, and upscaling is a difficult task. With AI, we have the opportunity to bring them together and train one model that's able to use all the available information to solve both problems together. With DLSS 3.5, we are introducing ray reconstruction, which runs on all RTX GPUs to provide the best image quality for ray.
How do you even do this, man? Like, I know that's such a stupid question, but like, how do you do this? Like, it's one thing to go into Unreal and learn how to use Unreal. How do you build Unreal? You know? How do you say, like, you know what, we got a problem with ray tracing and like the rays, the denoising and stuff, it's you know, it's not producing the best image. What if we just reconstructed rays with AI? What is any how? How?
By incorporating additional
I'd be in the meeting, I'd be like, how do you want us to do that?
inputs from the game engine and a new AI model that does both super resolution and ray reconstruction at the same time. DLSS 3.5 is trained on 5 times more data than DLSS 3. This was necessary because of the diversity of ray tracing effects that the model needs to recognize and work with. We've trained this new DLSS model to recognize many different ray tracing effects to make smarter decisions about temporal and spatial information reuse, and to
sway.
retain all the high-frequency data that's necessary for high-quality upscaling. Ray reconstruction is smarter than denoisers. The DLSS AI is trained on a huge data set of images created using an offline rendering process with far more computation than could be available in real time. The AI then recognizes certain patterns that correspond to effects such as global illumination, and uses information from its training process in order to reconstruct a more realistic and dynamic image. DLSS ray reconstruction generates higher quality ray traced images. For example, here we're comparing DLSS off to DLSS.
I mean, Hagfish, first off, we can't fix baldness. You know what I mean? Crazy. Think about it. What are they keeping from us? What are they hiding from us?
DLSS 3.5, and you can see that DLSS reduces ghosting and improves the dynamic lighting. You can see reflections can be much sharper using ray reconstruction.
Oh, thank God. This is awesome. That's great.
Even in movement. Creative applications have a wide variety of content, which is challenging for traditional denoisers because they need hand tuning for each scene. As a result, you get suboptimal image quality when previewing a new scene in a creative app. With DLSS ray reconstruction, the AI recognizes all types of scenes, and so you can get much higher image quality when you're previewing a scene before committing to a final render. Altogether, DLSS gives you several AI-powered options to increase
Altogether, we're super smart, so just trust us that this is some pretty badass
performance,
stuff.
enhance image quality, or both. It's all possible thanks to the specialized tensor cores in every RTX GPU. Let's see how it all comes together. We have a scene from Cyberpunk 2077 in RT overdrive mode. It's beautiful, but it's not playable without AI to improve the experience. We start by enabling DLSS Super Resolution. DLSS Super Resolution reconstructs a 4K output from a much lower resolution input and provides a huge performance boost and great image quality.
Remember what I said, chat, visual triangle. This 22 frame per second gameplay, probably running at like 1440p, right? What does DLSS do? Takes that 1440p image and it makes it like run at 720. Higher frame rate to run if you want to run it at 720p. And then it uses AI to go boop and make it big again. Smart.
But we can do better. Next, we turn on DLSS frame generation, which analyzes sequential frames in order to create additional frames that further increase smoothness. Finally, we can turn on DLSS ray reconstruction, which further improves image quality for ray traced effects, and in this scene also improves FPS just a bit.
Unbelievable.
The reason that can sometimes happen is that we're replacing multiple denoisers with one AI model. In general, the speed of games using ray reconstruction is going to be...
Nah, but here's the thing, chat. Here's the thing. They didn't think I saw it, but I still see homeboy right here walking through and getting all ghosted. They didn't think I saw it, but that happens in DLSS.
An AI model.
I saw the trail. I saw the trail behind
In general,
the happy trail.
The speed of games using ray reconstruction
I
is
saw
going
it,
to be
Frank.
about the same as the speed of games without. 5 years ago, we started a revolutionary journey to redefine graphics with neural rendering and artificial intelligence. DLSS has come a long way in 5 years.
How much do you think this dude makes? Definitely six figures. What are we talking? Like 300K a year?
And today's most immersive and realistic experiences now rely critically on the power of AI. Yet the transformational impact of AI
I mean, the hair alone, you know?
Just getting started. We can't wait to see where we'll be 5 years from now.
Cool video. For a while there, I was like, all right, this video ain't doing it, but it did it by the end. So thank you for that, Reco. Final trailer for this video is Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty. New ways to play. Let's check it out. Is this like a good... Okay, it is a good quality one. Thank God.
Let's go.
RTX overdrive mode, baby.
V, my favorite merc. Welcome to Dogtown. There's a job. Coordinates provided. You know what to do.
Get your ammo, assault rifles, tactical gear.
Hands. Thinking of buying some iron.
Oh, that guy's just missing a whole mouth. Cool.
Damn.
Ooh. Oh my god. Why does this look the... oh my god.
Home stretch. Getting a ripper to
I gotta rewind that in a bit.
fight. Not a bad idea. Okay, I'm ready. Get this show on the road.
Bullet deflect. Whoa! Oh, dude. That's cool. I never liked being the melee character. I'm all about shooting and hacking.
Premium work, V. I'm closing the gig and sending you a little bonus. Something that will spirit you home safely. Someone dispatched a hunter. Good luck.
Fuck incoming! Fire till she drops!
Got a net runner cinch here! Need backup right now!
Oh!
Units, we got a situation in Watson. Roger, dispatch. We're on our way.
It's the police, for fuck's sake.
Your actions are illegal.
Let me put it this way. No gun, no fun.
Whoa.
Max tech. Time to tilt out.
Oh my god.
Fuck. That was close.
Bravo, V. I only hope this won't mark the end of our collaboration. You will hear from me soon. This I guarantee you.
Was that Steve Bloom? That looked crazy. That was crazy. That looked awesome. What is RTX Overdrive? RTX Overdrive is full path tracing. So it's not just selective ray tracing. It's not just saying, hey, let's make all the metals reflective, but nothing else. Or let's make the water reflective, but not the floors here. Or, you know, let's not bounce light off of that thing. Let's have that be screen. You know, the normal ray tracing is very selective with what they do because it's really hard and taxing on a PC to do full path tracing like the way a movie would do it, like an animated movie. Pretty much every movie you see nowadays and every movie you've seen for the past like 15, 20 years maybe have all been fully ray traced and fully path traced. So RTX Overdrive lets you play with full path tracing like the way a movie would do it, where every ray of light is bouncing off of something the way that you would watch a movie and when it takes forever to render that stuff. But in order to do that, you need DLSS 3 because you need frame generation, because it takes like on a 4090, I'll get like 15 to 20 frames playing this game. And then you turn DLSS on, you get around like 60 like we saw in the last video. And you turn frame generation on, you're going to get around 100, 110. It's pretty cool. It looks really awesome. Looks very, very cool. This looks great. This looks great. I'm stoked that they are still very, very intent on beefing it all up and still messing with, man, like this shot looks so unbelievable. I love that they still care about trying to make the game an overall better product and make You know, like I feel like they could have phoned it in here and there, but they know the error of their ways, and I'm glad that they are still trying to improve the core game, you know. This freaking sniper rifle looks insane in this lighting.
Green view. Home stretch. Getting a rip.
God dang, dude.
Overclock your chrome before the fight. Not a bad idea. Okay, I'm ready. Get this show on the road.
Very cool. Oh yeah, let me look back at these little... All right, Finisher Blade Runner. Redesigned perks. Bullet deflect, that's sick. Some Ghost Runner style action. Air dash, yes! An air dash, yes, dude. I didn't even see that the first time around. That's awesome. I mean, we got some straight up Ash revolver gameplay, right? I mean, it's like, you know, it's freaking Cassidy and Ash. Throw the grenade, shooting in midair. So cool.
Job done.
Just punch that man's head off. This car is cool. I love the design of this. It's so throwback, future modern type shit. You know, it's awesome. Still unclear on what's going to be free versus paid in the update, though. Well, you get all of this stuff for free, but the paid part is the story stuff when it comes to the DLC. The Phantom Liberty DLC is paid. The one with the Idris Elba, that's paid. You pay $30 for that. Have you ever done a Cyberpunk playthrough? I have, and it's all up on my YouTube channel. Click like, comment, subscribe. And if you're watching on YouTube right now, why don't you let me know what the best game you've seen today so far is on this episode of Andy Reacts to Trailers, because there's going to be 2 more. We'll be reacting to Lords of the Fallen. We'll be reacting to Black Myth Wukong, to Alan Wake 2. So tune into those videos. Oh, Crimson Desert as well. Tune into those 2 videos whenever you're done with this one. And leave a comment there as well. Goodbye, gamers.